are back.
That
once
was
again.
That was a throwback theme
Yeah,
song.
went old school on the intro there.
Because there was a newer one.
There was a newer one. What was it?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was the stuff intercut before. Anyway,
We'll switch it up, man.
Yeah,
Loud
yeah.
Obnoxious.
It
We
ain't
do
gotta
whatever
be the
we
same,
want, man.
Ain't got to be the same.
Let Corey do his intro. You
yeah,
stepped
man.
on it.
Why are you talking when I'm doing the intro?
God.
didn't producer
No, you were the first
None
one.
of us remember
Should
that.
we start over?
Yeah,
Should
we
we
need to
start
start.
over?
We need to start over. Let's start over.
Let's
Okay.
start over in the middle.
Let's just do it right here.
Let's keep
Yeah.
going.
Play the intro. This is for you, Halfpint.
Please don't
All because
screw it
of
up
you.
again.
Don't laugh during the intro. Man, Halfpint.
All right, do not talk during this, okay?
Just keep your mouth quiet, okay?
No talking.
If you laugh, we will have to do this all over again.
You're listening to Loud and Obnoxious.
What do you think of that?
Now,
What do you think of
here are
that?
your hosts, Corey and Dave.
What does that mean?
Hi, this is Halfpint.
Wow.
We're loud and obnoxious.
Wow.
Look at me. Hey, everybody. I'm here with Corey and Dave. The two? I can't even count because I'm Halfpint. They're the three coolest dudes I've ever known. They're awesome. They treat me with respect. They take me out and hang out with me and try to hook me up with ladies. They're the best. I'm Halfpint. Find me at Halfpint's Point on Twitter. Ella de la Vega, I love you.
Wow. Welcome to the program. That was Half Pint, 1/4 of the show. I'm D-Brew, joined by producer Dave
Yes.
and Corey H. Mr.
Hey,
Hollywood.
what is going on? Find us at minrule.net. You go in there, and that's a vortex of a whole bunch of shows.
Yeah.
You go in there.
Vortex.
Vortex.
You get sucked
Interesting
away.
one. That is a very useful one.
So minrule.net. Subscribe in iTunes. Tell your friends. Leave a rating and review. You were on Stitcher. What's the other one you put us on a while back?
Tune in.
Tune in.
Oh, and
yes,
we
please,
are on,
please do.
Let me pull it up because I don't want to
Yep.
mess it up. But
Do
we
it.
are on. We were on Murphy's. You never say the Murfreesboro line anymore. Throw it at us.
I
real
told him
quick.
to stop it.
No, let's say I want it back.
Okay.
Bring it back.
Real quick. Thank you, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, for making us Murfreesboro's #1 morning show.
Yes, that's right. And we are also now on Radio Vegas Rocks, which you can find at radiovegas.rocks. Internet radio stars,
Yes,
man.
thank you.
We're on Sunday. If you live here in the Central Time Zone, it comes on at 3 p.m. If you're in Pacific Time, it's 1 p.m.
Are they in Vegas?
They're in Vegas.
So thank you, Vegas, for making us Vegas's #1 radio show.
Yes.
When does it come on?
3 p.m.
Our
3
time.
p.m. here, 1 p.m.
1
in
p.m.
Vegas.
there.
So we're drive time.
Drive time or to Vegas.
On a Sunday. Drive time. Well, people getting out of church.
Whatever.
Yeah, in Vegas. That's a big thing.
true.
Churches in Vegas.
Church people, listen
But yeah,
up.
they actually reached out to us and they said, we actually listened to the show. We like it. We'd like you to invite you on our network.
Cool.
And so, yeah, man, like I said, radiovegas.rocks. Go check it out. There's a ton of great shows on there. We're on Sunday with the great other shows kind of like us in the vein. So if you
Cool,
like us,
cool.
check those out.
Fantastic. Thanks
Do
to
it,
those
man.
guys. Thanks
Yeah,
to
man.
those
Thanks
guys.
a lot.
Yeah,
So now we're
definitely. Awesome. Thank
internet
you.
radio stars.
All right.
Worldwide.
Is that what you added, Halfpint?
All right. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
So if I was to ask you, Halfpint, a dinosaur movie that came out in 1993, what would you say?
Jurassic Park.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Who asked you that question originally?
D-Brew.
no, I did not.
Apparently.
All right, sorry, D-Brew, I didn't mean to interrupt
Go
you.
check out Geek Nerd Show every Tuesday at minrule.net. Two things I want to say. I was actually telling a friend about Halfpint and the Tinder experience.
Why?
I couldn't believe it.
It was a
right?
girl I
Why?
work with, and she felt incredibly sad for you and said that
Oh, wow.
you only had one match,
I've had a few more, but they've turned out to be nothing. So
so they're not real.
I'm assuming.
No, I said one real.
What do you mean? Turned out to be nothing. What does that mean?
Either
Halfpint?
I would respond
because the one match that we're talking about turned out to be nothing. Also,
Well, after we got involved.
well, that's a good point.
Maybe your first mistake was
Handing the phone over.
I don't know why he continues to hand me his
know.
phone every week.
He had a tweet earlier today, I think, talking about the Erin Andrews trial, and he said, "What was it talking
Oh,
about?"
no, that was yesterday.
Please,
yesterday?
please recap your tweet. And
Yes,
I will.
please.
I will
Something I think I was, and I'd say I hope the Vanderbilt Marriott's taking notes because to prevent this from happening again. Because if you're not learning, your enemies are learning, and then
Yeah,
you said
basically
something
saying like, yeah, if you don't learn, then your enemy's gonna learn. And I was like, and you keep on making the same mistakes. And I
Yeah.
said, well, what do you do every single week?
I keep making mistakes, but are you guys my enemies though?
Might be. Hey,
okay.
what? The second thing more important I have in my hand right now. This past week was National Margarita Day, and I mean, dude, how else do you party National Margarita Day but with a Bud Light straw burrito?
Yep.
And I've got one in my hands, and it's 25 fluid ounces. As the can says, 1 extra ounce just for me because I'm a Bud Light fan.
There you go.
So
That
I'm
is
going to be
hilarious.
drinking. Now, we drank these earlier on the
Yeah.
other show.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
And we thought they were the worst. So
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to finish this off before the
How,
end of
how's
the
the
episode.
strawberry compared to the
I have
lime?
not drinking it,
Lime.
but
Okay.
I'm going right now.
Hold on real quick. Let me get a I want to get a sip of that. I want to taste it. I want to say
Take a
that
sip
bad.
first, and then I'll drink after Dave. I'm not drinking after Halfpint. So there's some STDs you can't get rid of.
Is that all he has?
Ooh,
Is that
boy.
bad? Oh,
That
God.
aftertaste,
Dave, I
man.
didn't need that. I didn't need that negative energy coming
The
my way.
aftertaste, man. This
So
is-
good. It's really
All
good.
right, here we go. I'm going to drink. Well, anyways, we got much to talk about
Yeah, we
today.
do.
Thanks, everybody, for interacting with us on Twitter. As usual, go follow us there, loud_obnoxious_. Man, we're on the world of Snapchat, which we only do on Wednesdays. But, hey, if you're
Yeah, I still don't know
Wednesday,
what that is.
loud_obnoxious, we're getting
Yeah,
a
so
few.
let's give a rundown what we are going to be talking about. We
Yeah.
will be talking about the aforementioned Aaron
Andrews
Aaron
Trial.
Andrews
We'll be
Trial.
talking about the UT stuff going on.
Yeah, UT Vols are in the news. Kanye West got the show blocked. I've got some words for Bob Seger and Kanye West later on.
And we got Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is soaring, man. And we'd look at the possibility of what 2020 Cordamus will return.
Yes,
to talk
Cordamus
about
will return at the end of the
2020.
show.
But before Karaoke returns, Halfpint will be making his grand appearance.
As he is pouring
Are you
himself
taking a shot
double
right
shot
now?
of Jameson.
Okay, point to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Is it recording? It doesn't even look like it's recording. It's
even-
not
is it
flashing.
recording?
Is it
The red
recording?
light's not on.
Turn it on. Hit the button.
This one?
No, the other one. Halfpint, did you screw this up again? Give me
I
Halfpint,
this.
what
screw
did you
this up.
do?
Did you
this
press
time,
the button?
Halfpint?
Do we need to restart this from the beginning?
No, we're not
Yeah,
restarting.
we're going to restart the show from the
Yeah.
beginning a third time.
Okay,
Halfpint.
I'll make it work. Okay, so you're going to take a shot right now live on the air.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's
Is it recording?
Yes,
okay, the
now
light
it
is on now. Yes.
All right,
Great.
Halfpint.
Alrighty.
So if you get cut into the show, this is where Halfpint is going to drink a Jameson shot after drinking strawberry Rita.
So
And a Coke from Popeyes.
yeah, just so we can have Halfpint make his appearance for the karaoke battle we've got going
Which
on.
we
at the
which
end of
we
the show.
might get to.
So wait,
slow
did he
down.
just go Kanye? Is he talking to him?
Yes, he's talking in third person. Yes. Take
Wow.
it. Here we go.
Do it. Oh. Ugh.
You tried to be manly for like half a second.
That was good. That was good. I'm
All
proud of
right,
you,
put
man.
this camera back up there when you get it. I'll do it. You'll screw it up. Here, hold this for a second. All right, so let's talk about what you want to talk about. Erin Andrews first,
Yeah, we can talk about Aaron Andrews.
because
So
Halfpint's very invested in this.
he is.
trial.
I think he's got a crush on her also. Yeah, he is.
No,
very,
it's
so,
Kelly Rippon I've got the crush on. Let's get that straight.
Okay, who was talking about Aaron Andrews?
Yeah.
Okay, so give us the details. Give us the backstory on what happened.
I believe this occurred in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. It's a few years ago. This is while she was still working for ESPN. Miss Erin Andrews was covering Vanderbilt.
Miss Erin Andrews.
Yes, I know.
Miss. She deserves the respect of Miss. If you did not know,
Anyway, she was at the Van.
I got to stop you real quick.
Is she married?
I want to
No.
stop you real
Okay.
quick. Have you watched the video?
Yes,
How many times? Multiple.
multiple.
Wait a minute. You can watch the
Yeah.
video.
Yes,
the
you
videos
can.
got leaked.
Yes.
Yes, it got leaked.
Oh,
How
shall I tell you the story? Because he's going to bore our listeners, and they're
No,
going
I just
to
tried-
actually stop listening to the podcast.
Appreciate
Okay,
it.
go
Thank you
ahead,
for
go
the
Here's the
support.
quick version. I'll tell it in 30 seconds. You've taken 4 minutes because you're thinking about all the things you've done while watching the video. Okay, Erin Andrews comes to town, checks into the hotel. Creeper guy calls the hotel and says, "Hey, is Erin Andrews staying there?
And they actually answer yes.
Are you? This is my story or yours?
I'm helping you out.
I know you love this story because you want to be this guy, but just let's get it over with.
I do
Yes.
not want to be this
Hey,
guy.
I want to be in the room next to her. Sure, let's do it. Checks in, videotapes her through the keyhole. Then he contacts TMZ and says, "I want to sell you this video straight up."
Well, he sells the video. I didn't know.
No. He tried to, and TMZ said, "No, we don't. We
Wow,
don't."
it's even like
How,
below their standards.
How weird is this guy? Like, dude, who's gonna buy that? So then he releases it on the internet. I don't know how people release videos, and now it's been downloaded millions of times by people like Halfpint. How many times have you watched it?
A few.
Over under. Over under 15 times, Corey.
Over.
Producer Dave.
Over.
Like
Under. Under 15.
Like
Under
Halfpint
15.
stated earlier, it's been out for the past 4 or 5 years. So yeah, it's definitely.
What is on the video?
She's dressing. It's all I know. D-Brew just had a deep drink of
Oh
strawberry.
my God,
Now
this
he's
is
got
terrible. No, I was saying about you watching the stupid video. Okay, I'm not talking about the drink. Continue on with your story.
I mean, really, she's
Tell us about the video.
She's naked. That's it. I mean, I don't get it.
Would you do porn reviews for the site
No.
under a different name?
Well, yes, under a different name. Well,
now
great.
they-
Now everyone knows that it's
now
me.
they're gonna know it's you.
No, they're gonna know it's
No
me.
one's going to know it's you. It could be Biff Baxter.
Oh, good.
Who's Biff Baxter, by the way?
Chad Flat.
Wow.
Hey, speaking.
So you watched.
Wait.
You watched this nude. Okay.
Who do you remember? JWO,
Yeah.
Johnny Walker Onyx.
Yeah.
You remember this guy?
Do you know who he was ever?
No.
Do you want to know who he was?
Do you want to know?
Should we call him over here?
No.
Should we?
Who was he?
Now, quick.
Dave. Okay, sorry, Dave.
I want to know if you've actually watched this. So she naked in this video.
Yes. I saw it years ago after it came out. so-
Totally dismisses. Let's set up who Johnny Walker Onyx is.
Okay.
We used to do a wrestling themed show.
Oh, yeah.
Me, Corey, Halfpint. And this dude would call in every week named Johnny Walker Onyx. And he would threaten Halfpint and knew personal information about Halfpint.
Halfpint one day was so scared. He's like, I can't remember if he called us or he was here in the studio or whatever, but he was like, he saw me taking out my trash. He saw me taking out my trash, man. He believed.
yeah,
And he
yeah.
was legitimately
He was about to
scared.
cry. No, seriously.
Legitimately scared.
So, do you want to know who Johnny Walker Onyx is? Or would you rather it be a mystery for the rest of your life?
I'd rather it be a mystery for the rest of my life.
Okay.
There you go.
Good
Okay.
deal. I
Let's
mean,
move on.
he still listens to the show
Can we get back to
religiously.
So
Don't we
listens
have a
to the
point
show
here?
every
And
week.
he has made comments that he will come by one day and you're in deep shit, is what he said.
Good
What
for him.
What I want.
Are you saying? So he listens every week. Okay, go ahead. Say something. I
No,
dare
We
you
can
I'm
to
have
not
him
gonna
call
say
in.
no.
We can have him call in.
No, don't have him call in.
Let's have him call in.
It's just he hasn't talked to me in a couple of years though.
No, he still listens. He messages me all the time.
Oh, okay.
Corey too.
Oh yeah, at least once a week. At least.
Dude, once a day.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Can we get back to wasn't there a point going on here?
The point is, you watched a video of a lady undressing that you shouldn't have watched.
Can we get Johnny Walker right now on the line, you think?
I think you probably could.
right now.
Dave, do you think we can get him on the
I
line?
will leave. Oh wait, I can't. You're blocking me in. Crap.
Can we get him on the line, you think?
I think we can get him on the
No,
line. Should we try
guys.
calling him?
I thought we had a show to do this week.
What do you think, Dave?
Probably, I'm sure.
No.
Okay, baby.
You want to have him call now or you want him call maybe next week?
Next week, do
Okay.
it. Because
Okay.
we're doing something right
We're
now.
busy.
Yeah,
we're
we're
busy.
talking about him getting off
Yeah.
the Erin Andrews.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I never said I actually enjoyed watching it.
Why else would you?
Okay.
Well, let me say something. I didn't even know the video existed. Like you could actually watch
Yes,
it.
you could actually watch it.
You knew you could actually watch it.
Yes.
right?
Multiple times, though.
So what does that say about me and what does that say about you? I respect ladies. Maybe that's why you can't get a match on Tinder.
Saying I don't respect ladies.
Ah.
What are you doing now?
Have you watched the Erin Andrews video and pleasured yourself? Yes or no?
No.
Is the question.
No.
You have never.
Nope.
Tila Tequila?
Yes.
Tila, I've seen
Ella
that
de la
video.
Vega.
I didn't know there was one of Ella de la Vega.
That's not the question.
I know, right? No, not of Ella de la Vega.
Okay.
So this dude released
So
a
anyway,
video.
he released a video and then he got busted for interstate stalking because he actually
tequila. Yes.
He did 30 months in jail.
did 30 months in jail, paid $1,700 in restitutions, and Erin
Hey.
Andrews is suing the Marriott for $75 million.
102.5 is going to love us when we send us this demo tape.
Yeah, no kidding.
Y'all talk about sports? No. Here's Halfpint screwing everything up for 25
Talking
minutes.
about getting off there in Andrews. Why did you watch it multiple times?
I didn't
then?
watch it
Sports
multiple
related.
times.
She's a sports.
Yeah, that is sports related.
Sure, we'll go with it.
sports.
But no, I
Have
didn't
you?
watch it.
Did you think about going to the courthouse to see her?
No. I had to work.
So if you weren't working,
Maybe.
yeah, exactly. All right. So anyways,
So what if we were on the radio and we had a chance to interview her and we sent you to do the interview?
Oh,
What-
goodness gracious, I wouldn't do the interview.
What would you? How would you go about it? What would you be?
I
your
wouldn't
an-
go
what would
about
be
it.
your
I would not
angle?
go
it's
about
time
it.
for a little role play. Dave,
Yes.
would you play the role of Erin Andrews in this
Sure,
story?
sure,
And
sure.
Halfpint? you're going to play the role of yourself. So
Okay, here we go.
here we go. Hey, so I'm hey, Halfpint. This is Erin Andrews. We've set up an
Halfpint?
interview for.
Is that his name?
That's his name. Halfpint.
Okay,
You can see.
okay.
And we're gonna go ahead. You got about you got some time here, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you
But
record
what
this.
is my
Hello.
What?
Thank you.
Is that your
Time
real?
out, time out. What is my
Nope,
my
we're
motivation?
starting the interview right now. She's only got 5 minutes, dude. She's got to go. So okay.
Wow,
Erin,
is
thank
that
you so
your,
much.
is that your real name?
Yes, that's my real name.
Wow. Okay. Well, what do you want to talk about today?
Why exactly are you here in Nashville this week?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you? Well, I'm all that thing you just said. I don't want to go into it because you need to ask me another question.
I'm the producer. Real quick, if I can come in here. Can you ask her about the video itself, please?
No, I cannot.
Oh,
If she's
you-
not going to talk about it. She's not
Erin,
Sure.
Erin, okay.
No.
She said it was clear.
She's
Like
not
that.
going
I like
I'm
the
the
video.
guy. I'm the guy in your ear saying, "Hey, ask her what you think about people who actually went out and watched
Yeah,
it."
ask that.
What do you think about the people that watch the video?
Terrible, terrible individuals. I can't believe that my privacy was invaded like that, and that if anybody, you haven't watched it, have you?
No, I have not.
Actually, I'm the producer of this Loud and Obnoxious show
Yes,
now.
okay.
Honestly, we have audio. He has watched this multiple times.
What the fuck?
Okay, no, Halfpint. I'm in your ear now. Okay,
You
Halfpint.
watched it.
Ask her
More than
ask her
once.
if she thinks it's.
Why is that funny? Why are you laughing at that? Don't put your hand up at me.
Stop.
You've watched my video.
No, ask her if she thinks that's worse than looking at the Jennifer Lawrence.
That is worse because I'm sitting here right now.
Hey, Halfpint, tell her what you think of her
I got nothing. I got stop it. Just stop.
end scene. All right,
Please in the sea.
there you go. Wow.
He's acting like she's literally.
Yeah,
sitting
I'm not
here.
her.
He thinks producer Dave is literally.
I mean, well, you tell me to role play.
Okay, role play. You wish. To wrap this up with a bow real quick. She's suing the Hilton or whatever
$75
hotel.
million.
Marriott.
Okay.
Marriott.
Marriott. She gonna win?
Yeah.
I don't know 75 million, but she'll win.
She'll win. Okay.
I
She'll
worked
win.
in the hotel business for 7 years. You cannot tell somebody who's staying
I mean,
in
it's-
the
No.
Oh, yeah.
in the,
No, no.
in the hotel.
All right. Well, let's move on to. So you sexually assaulted Erin Andrews in a sense with you watching that video. You got to be ashamed of yourself. Your other team, you like UT Vols, are sexually assaulting people left and right throughout town. So
Well, before we get started on this, I'm gonna have to ask Halfpint to leave.
Oh.
Halfpint, you're just sexually assaulting people.
are
left
you
and
re-
right.
Speaking-
Have you
What?
wait? Have you registered in this neighborhood?
What?
I
Have you
don't think
registered in this
have.
neighborhood?
What the hell are you talking
There's
about?
kids in this
Yeah,
house.
in this
How
house.
close are we to a school?
It's pretty close to school.
Yeah, real close. Within 100 yards, I'd say.
So,
Halfpint.
Can we talk about something else,
Yes,
please?
We are.
We're
We are
talking
talking about
about
something else.
UT
We're talking about.
Vols.
speaking of UT Vols that have sexually assaulted people, have you heard about Peyton Manning is now also
But that was
under fire?
like, but you see, everyone.
Putting his balls on people.
wasn't that like 20
Do
years
you
ago?
support that?
It was 20 years ago,
so
but-
20 years ago it's excusable if you
No,
rape
no, no,
someone?
I'm just saying,
No.
no.
Oh, so
Is-
you're sticking up for Peyton Manning. You're
Yes, sir.
sticking up for
Is
Peyton Manning.
20 years acceptable a time limit for you to rape someone or sexually assault them? Yes or no?
No.
So Bill Cosby's okay in your eyes.
No. And then,
You're Bill Cosby and Peyton Manning.
No,
fan. Is that what
I'm
you were telling
not.
us? And you watched that Erin Andrews video. Okay, that's all we need to know.
Well,
What do you got to say about so set up the UT situation, Corey? You were telling me about it when I
yeah,
came in.
because I don't even know a lot about it. So.
Yes, you do. Shut up. So tell us about it. I haven't only been hearing about it.
Okay, so the most recent stuff as of today, as we're listening, probably by the time you hear this in a couple days, more would have come out. But from what I know is, and I don't know all these football players' names, but I know the guy who kind of like helped out or kind of like snitched on the two alleged rapists. His name is Vols, and basically, alleged. This is all alleged as of right now.
okay.
It has not been proven. In
He
a court of
came
law.
out and against these two guys that did allegedly the rape, and Butch Jones allegedly called him a traitor for doing that. And the two kids, the two men or whatever you want to call them, the two players that allegedly did the rape, got beat the crap out of this kid, and then the next day the kid went and sat on his own. Well, they're all on the football team. All three of these
Yeah.
players on the football team. He went and
At
sat
the
on his
time.
own at the time. He went out and sat at his own, during lunch, whatever it was, and then they came out and were harassing him and pushing him, and like an assistant coach came in or whatever he was, some kind of employee for the football team came
Yeah.
in and broke it up. And then the guy started leaving, and they went and they followed him again, and then they came and were harassing him again, and then the coach or whatever he was had to come in and step in and intervene again. So I mean, basically, what I took out of this was that Butch Jones allegedly said that this guy's a traitor to the whole football team. So imagine that actually being true, and then ask yourself what needs to happen to Butch Jones and who
Can him.
I mean,
And-
Fired automatically.
Could this guy ever work again as a head football coach?
Not as a head coach. Hell no. If it's corroborated, are any of these kids actually gonna speak up?
Yeah,
on
I don't
this?
know. I don't know.
I don't
maybe
think-
not,
I
but
wouldn't
mean-
think so,
I mean, would
to be
you,
honest.
if you're just some random kid on how many people on a college football team?
Well, I guess there's
like
two
80?
questions to that. If I was on a scholarship at 18, I mean, you would like to say yes, but realistically, the answer is probably no, because it's kind of like the military or anything else. These guys become really close with each other.
Yeah.
And that's considered being a snitch, you know. At 38 years old today, would I? Yes. You know, yes, blatantly. But they're going to have to get more than one kid to speak up, and it's just not going to happen. I mean, these kids, their entire life is this football team. Like, they're friends. That's who they're hanging out with all the time.
We're at this point in their life, yes.
It'd be hard for them to say,
I have to say something real
But
quick.
didn't they have a press conference on Tuesday discussing this
I don't
or
know.
something like
They-
that? They had
the-
some sort of sexual assault press conference on Tuesday.
I don't know all the details, and I'm not pretending to know all the details, so I'm not sure about that.
Now, I will have to say something about UT coaches.
Now, when we say UT, we're talking about, for those not in the state,
University
we're
of
talking about
Tennessee.
in
Yes.
Knoxville. In Knoxville, not the one in Chattanooga or in Martin.
Right. UT Knoxville football coaches. My uncle was one
Johnny Majors.
on Johnny Majors.
If
No,
you
he
say
was on the
Johnny Majors.
coaching staff for the UT football team. My uncle.
Like not like
No,
recently?
not now. In the
Oh.
80s.
Oh, in the 80s. Okay.
Oh, for
yeah.
Johnny Majors.
I remember this. Dave telling us this like a while back.
Wow,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is going on, Dave? You freaking
Yeah.
like a squire of Jack Daniels. Now your uncle.
His cousin is like a top linebacker in the United States. or
From
something.
Mercer College.
Yeah.
Right? He was, for whatever division he was in, he was voted like the third.
Nice.
One of the third.
So you've got some inside information.
His
about
brother's
coaching.
Michael Brown. His brother-
Nothing for inside
What you're
information.
saying is yes.
But he was Sports Illustrated did a photo spread of the UT football team for like '89, and he was actually in the
Oh, really?
picture. So my uncle was
Let's
in
make this
fact.
about your uncle and not the victim here, okay, Dave?
Yeah,
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, pretty much. But I just thought it was weird that that he was one of the coaching staff of the UT football.
You're saying he's covering this up?
He probably is. I need to talk to him about it.
Get him on the line. Why not?
Yeah,
Give him a
let's call him up. That'd be that
what do
might
you
get
think?
us on 102.5.
Actually,
and we will
yes.
bring that up later while we keep talking.
Yeah, we
about
keep
that.
talking about something. Look out
So
about that.
I mean, if that is true, yes, they. I mean, you know,
What happens to the UT football team in general? Because, like, for example, Penn State, they got sanctions on them. They couldn't be in bowl games and stuff. If this is all true, I mean, what happens to the UT football
they'd
team?
probably lose their bowl status for at least a year if this is proven to be true. But once again,
This is
can you prove it?
so basically what's going on is there's a
Will
they're-
this
they're
be
saying
talked
there's-
about in August when the season begins? That's my
oh,
question.
of course, big time. There's
I,
basically there,
I doubt that. I doubt that.
Here we
I
go.
really do.
Here we go.
you
I
don't
really-
think this will be talked about?
I think
Somebody-
basically
two-
they're going to talk.
two players allegedly raped a woman,
If
and there's not going to be
th-
talked
those
about
two
when
players
the
were
game's
dis-
going on.
These two players were dismissed, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm sure they were.
They were dismissed, but then
Are
now.
you-
what I'm
How long
saying
did
is
people
this:
talk
people
about
are
the Penn
talking.
State thing?
People are
went to
talking about
prison
this right
over
now.
this.
People are talking about this right now. Is this going to be talked about in 2 weeks?
First off, let's just say we aren't UT fans, and this guy right here is a UT
I'm a
fan.
UT fan. My
Clarify
question is-
that. Clarify that.
Halfpint is a UT
Recognize
fan.
you. Say hello to the people.
Yes, I'm a UT
That's
fan.
Halfpint right now, who is defending.
I'm not
So he's very
defending-
biased.
defending the program against these allegations. Correct.
Yes, it's just that my
I'm going to stop you, dude, because
Okay.
this is what infuriates me about fans.
UT fans?
UT fans, any fans. You know, they're saying like, oh, these guys didn't even play a game. You signed these kids, right? You signed them, okay? And now you're acting like, oh, your hands are washed. When another kid comes out, he gets his ass beat, and there's allegations of coach, but that's not being talked about here locally. No, it's not, because you guys are all homers and you don't care. You don't care about the woman. You don't care about the kid, do you? You care about the wins and losses, right?
fans.
You
yes.
could give a damn about that woman, right? Yes. I mean, your silence
Yeah.
says
Really?
They don't care, dude.
Which
They place football over everything else. If they could sign 52 convicts to win a national
And they
championship,
did.
They
And
ride
they
around
literally
town.
did.
Hold on, they
They
ride
literally
around
did.
town with a 1998 license plate like that's some great claim to fame. None of these son of a bitches were on the team at all. None of them. Anybody with those license plates, I dare you to get in touch with me and tell you were on that team that won that championship. You didn't do a damn thing. You probably weren't even there.
I can
at
tell
the
you
games.
who wasn't on that team: Peyton Manning.
So that's sickening, dude. It's really sickening that you would stand for that. When the Vanderbilt rape case happened, I said crucify these guys, put them in prison for the next 40 years and let them rot for all I care. You haven't said that once. You've said we don't even need to be talking about this in 2 weeks. We don't need to stop talking about this, that these college athletes are allowed to sexually assault women and all they do is cut them and that's it. That's it. Butch Jones signed those kids, right?
Yeah.
Is he responsible for them while they're on the team? Yes, he is 100%. Don't think about it. Yes, he is. But he's not going to get any of the fault, right? Just like Peyton Manning. It was 20 years ago. Who gives a shit what was happening 20 years ago?
Not to mention
I mean, I
the
guess
case-
that woman would care what
the
happened 20 years
case
ago.
was settled, though, wasn't it? Wasn't
Settled,
that-
yeah. Settled out of court with a gag order, which to me means guilty as charged. Why would he put a gag order on her if he didn't do anything?
Then why was the case reopened? Or why was the case
Because the
talked
gag
about?
order is
This-
lifted in 20 years. That's why.
Well, for one thing, Peyton Manning's not being sued, not part of the suit for this.
He's not
this-
part of the
this
Title IX
lawsuit.
suit coming about.
Well, if it's a Title IX.
There's a huge Title IX suit going on right
Well,
now.
again, whatever the suit is against UT right now, he is not part of it. It's just brought
Right.
up because of what had happened. Because they're saying there was at UT
was
Knoxville,
an
there was an atmosphere of sexual harassment or whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it from amongst the football players. So of course his was brought up because he's Peyton Manning. Of course they're going to talk about that.
But you said before, it's 20 years ago. Who cares, right?
Why do you think it's not going to be talked about in August?
It's just
Because of that it's football and nobody cares what exactly what David
It's
was
crazy
talking
because
about?
when the Vanderbilt stuff happened, it was never not talked about, dude.
Right,
It was
right.
never. These dudes weren't. They were kicked off the team immediately. It was still
and you
talked
are
about.
absolutely right. You're absolutely on the ball about that.
So
I'm
why
not-
do we not talk about UT? Because they're UT? Because they're the state school, right?
exactly?
Sickening, man. It's sick. That's why people don't like that university that don't live here. Straight up.
Yep. That's all I gotta say about that.
I mean, it's not simple.
yeah, I mean-
you can't defend it, dude.
You're right. I can't. So
All right.
I should even try.
You're right. But go ahead. Try to defend it.
No,
I would
I'm not
love to
even-
hear what you
no,
have to say.
No, I mean I'm just
You had an opinion, and now you're backing off
I'm
of it.
asking him
trying-
why he thinks it's not going to be talked about. That's what I'm asking him.
I'm just looking at it like
Wait, you're saying? Are you saying that you want it not to be talked about in 2
No,
weeks?
no,
You're just
I'm-
saying like, this is dismissive. I don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He already just said he doesn't care about the woman, so he wants it to go under the rug, don't you, as a fan?
it's not.
Do you want that to blemish this season as a
No.
fan?
No, as a fan, no.
So
I want us to do well this season.
so
not having-
wins matter over morality is what you're saying for most fans.
See, that's the difficult thing about being a fan.
No, it's not a difficult thing
It
about being
is.
a fan. If I was a Patriots fan and Hernandez starts killing people, he's off the team.
Think
dude.
about this. You are a Titans fan. Pac-Man was
Yes,
on our team.
and we said get the bomb off the
Yes.
team.
yes.
I mean, you're kidding me. Is that the mentality of UT fans? I'm serious right now.
You know what? I'll just go ahead as a UT fan say that is the mentality of UT fans.
Holy
I will say
Okay.
that. I will say that and just get away with it because I don't care. Because that is we have gone so long without having anything. Now, as a Titans fan, if Marcus Mariota started to go on a crime spree, would you want him still on the team?
gone off the team immediately, dude.
Okay.
You put your hands on a woman like that, or you rape her, you're gone, dude. You gotta go.
Jameis Winston on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or
What-
when he played for Florida
Did
State.
he do that? Florida State, he should have been gone.
Thank
he should
you.
have been off the team. But people like you say, well, who cares?
Who are Florida State fans who wanted Florida State to win a national
That's what I love,
championship?
though. You UT fans act like you're different than Florida State fans. You're
I know,
the same
I know.
beast.
But that's what I was trying to bring out. That's what I was trying to bring out.
You guys all were like, Jameis Winston's got to go. I don't know if it's because he's black or something. I don't know what's going on with you guys because you're obviously borderline racist. We're not even going to get into that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're telling me that's not a racist college? You got to be kidding me, dude.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I have said it multiple times on the show, and I will ride that to the day I die, dude.
It's definitely a thing where you're like, oh, it's a rival college? Yeah, kick those bums out. Oh, it's our college? Nah, let's just sweep that under
See,
the rug.
exactly.
I want to win this year, so I don't care. I don't care what they do.
That is the mentality of the.
I'll sell all my morals and values for a win.
For a win for a team that I don't even play for.
Exactly. He's sick.
You heard it. He said this is most UT fans. So
Am I right or am I right?
You know how I feel about all the SEC.
I might be.
So.
I might be a bastard. But before you say I'm a bastard, you got to admit I'm right.
Right about what? About not caring about a woman who was raped?
I'm just saying, but that's my point. Like UT fans are wanting this under the rug because they want to win again.
Yeah.
So why can't you be a fan? Why can't you be the fan? Who's like, get these players off the team. Let's. I mean,
Figure out what's
why
going
are you
on here.
sticking up for this? You're almost sticking up for these people.
And not only that,
not almost.
Yeah.
No, he is sticking up for him.
Not only that, you were like being very dismissive of this thing, where you were just kind of like, no one will remember it in 2 weeks.
That's how this whole thing started. Was like, hey, is it August? Are we going to be talking about this? I'm like, yes. And you're like, no, they're not going to be. I'm like, why? Why are we not going to be talking about this? Why shouldn't we be talking about this? Like David said, the Vanderbilt thing. David is a Vanderbilt fan. He's been a Vanderbilt fan. I mean, as long as I've known him, maybe his whole life. I mean, I'm sure once the whole Vandenberg and another guy that ripped, he was like, dude, get these dudes get these guys out of here. You're disrespecting the school and and female and women.
Not only get them off the school, put them under the jail, dude.
Get
put them under it.
And get him in prison.
I don't give a damn. He was one of their best players. And I said, get rid of him. You got to get rid of Butch Jones if he did this.
Go back to Pac-Man, because we're huge Titans fans. Pac-Man Jones is playing. He's like, he wasn't shooting the people. His people were shooting people, and he was doing this and doing that, and getting in trouble, getting arrested all the time. Kenny Britt got arrested like 9 times on his own team. We're like, get rid of this guy. Why would you want your team to be associated with these people?
Speaking of Pac-Man Jones, did you hear stories about what he would do? I mean, we all know he made it rain, but did you realize he would make it rain and then pick all the money back up?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
that's what pissed people off.
I'd probably do that.
So he's
too.
a cheap bastard.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, you can be a UT fan and be a proud UT fan, but when something like this happens, you got to speak out about it. You got to be like, hey, man, you got to speak out against this type of stuff, man. Don't just go, nah, they ain't gonna be talking about it in August.
Not to
man.
mention,
they're not gonna talk about it in August.
I was hearing about that. I was hearing about the press conference they had on Tuesday, and basically,
Tell us about that.
I only heard like snip. I only heard like stuff.
What did they say generally? Everything's good.
Yeah,
Life
everything's good. Basically, it was.
Life
it
is
was
good. We
And
wash our hands.
the athletic director wasn't even there. It was just, hey, we're all against this. We're not for it. Blah blah blah. That was it.
Oh, really? You're not for it? Oh, I would have never guessed that.
Oh, and then you mean they're anti-rape? Well, I'm glad they made that
good.
known. I'm glad that was. Is that put on the front of the stadium?
It's
We're
not-
the anti-rape college, or is it just? Is it next to
Nealon-
T Martin Road?
You know what's
That's your
Oh, yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, actually, they're renaming Neyland to Anti-Rape Stadium.
That's great. It's fantastic. All right, man. Let's just keep going because
Just
I'm
keep
already
going.
fired up
Yeah.
now, dude. So that's UT, dude. Let's talk about 104.5.
well, this is the guy who watched the Erin Andrews video.
That's true.
so-
What? No,
did.
it's
104.5 The Zone put out some tweet
Someone,
came out
yeah.
that said that
It wasn't put up by 104.5.
No,
it
it
was
was-
put up by a guy from Chicago,
Right.
a sports writer, and he has a blog. And
sum it up.
he put out he was basically saying, he was talking about all the top radio stations in the United States, and then he started talking about the ones that are top but don't get any respect. And he specifically pointed out Nashville and 104.5 The Zone.
and how they win the media market from 21 to 54. That male demographic 21 to 54.
And they don't even
which is the
win
sports
it.
radio.
They
dominate.
demolish
They're
it.
number
You
one.
dominate, yes.
And I gotta say, dude, I've lost about my faith in humanity. I heard this, and I honestly didn't even want to record anymore. This shitty shows, the 3HL, the shittiest show on radio right now. Dude, you could take a show that comes on at midnight on WNSR is better quality than this 3HL, dude.
You could take a show that comes
I
on,
mean-
say, some random radio station in Murfreesboro, say. Let's pick a radio station at random, WGNS.
Right.
A show that comes on at 4 to about 6.
on Saturday morning.
On
Yeah.
Saturday, yes.
Okay.
4
It's
4
better
a.m.
than that show.
It's definitely better than that show.
So let's find out why in the hell is this show doing so good 3HL? Let's just
Oh, it's
focus
not
on
even that.
3HL.
It's not even that. 3HL and what's their morning show?
Wake Up
Wake
Crew.
Up Zone.
Okay,
It's actually the top rated shows, and I'm like, wait, because Mark Howard had Rusty Wallace on 2 weeks ago to talk about the Daytona 500.
Sure.
All Mark Howard wanted to talk about was Dale Earnhardt dying. That's it. That was the interview. Not about the Daytona 500, not about nothing, but about Dale Earnhardt dying,
It was,
and that's got good ratings.
It was the 10-year anniversary.
15-year anniversary.
15-year anniversary, you're right.
NASCAR fan
well,
right here. Okay.
Let's just stop to
Okay.
talk about the Wake Up Zone because I have no problem with the Wake Up Zone. It's got Mark Howard, it's got Frank Wycheck, and some other dude I can't remember his name. And
Kevin Ingram.
Kevin Ingram. That show is fine. It's totally fine.
it is
I
fine.
think they know this stuff. Mark knows this stuff. Frank Wycheck, he's gotten better over the years. I mean,
Yeah.
I love him as a player. I can't really.
As a player, is not bad on the radio.
Right, exactly. He's a big, huge Titans homer, Nashville homer, whatever. And it is what
But that's
it
what
is.
you expect from someone who played for a team for 20 years.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'll give that to him. So it is a good show. But having said that, the other shows, well, I mean,
3HL, for instance.
Let's just focus.
Because
on
Midday
our
180 is pretty good. I like
Okay.
Midday 180.
Let me ask you this. These are all rhetorical questions
okay.
for the most part.
Well, you got to ask him that.
Okay.
Rhetorical.
3HL, what is it up against?
It's up against George Plaster.
George
George
Plaster.
Plaster and Floyd Reese.
Yeah, George Plaster
I
and
know,
Floyd
on
Reese.
102.5 the game.
Boy,
So-
that speaks
Not
to the kids.
not against Joe Dubin, but against George Plaster
So
and
in
Floyd Reese.
Nashville, a big city like Nashville, the only show around their time period is that. Nothing else up against it.
Right.
And you and
Talk sports radio, you mean?
yeah, exactly. So no
According-
wonder it's doing really, really well.
According to
if there
this
was
guy's-
anything else that was better,
Yes.
it would crush it.
Well, I mean, according to this guy's blog, that time slot had like a 12
13,
12 or
13.8
13
or something
rating.
like that.
and 102.5 the game had,
Had
like
a
a
1.
1.2 rating.
I mean, that's like
Wow.
that is for wrestling nerds. That's WWF versus WCW at the end.
No, because literally, and plus, here's George Plaster.
terrible.
I'll give you my impression of George Plaster on the basically.
All right.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have this going on this weekend, and we're gonna have someone on the line to talk about some random subject that I don't really care about. Okay, well, on the line right now we have that. That's George Plaster.
Well, number one, it's
not
two old
bad.
geezers.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
Number one,
it's ESPN. It's always
who
two old
in the
geezers.
hell is listening to radio? Number one.
Well, yeah, there's that.
I mean, okay, so Halfpint raised his hand on audio podcast. So that tells you something about the one.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, so Halfpint, you listen to this radio show.
I listen to the radio.
Even though we've sworn enemies against them on this program, you listen to it.
I have
Thanks for the support
104.5.
there.
I have 104.5 on my on my truck. I turn it on and it plays.
And you haven't called in like you said you would.
That's right. So you're a traitor, a snitch, and if a woman got raped, you would totally join the rest of the team. Corey, do you ever listen to the radio in your car?
On the way home, I usually do. I listen to
104.5?
99.7.
Okay.
Listen to podcasts. Don't ever listen to the radio.
That's all I listen to is my phone. I don't get
Yeah,
it.
Me too.
I don't even.
iHeartRadio.
I'm not in the phone. I'm not in the car long enough to, like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. I listened to the latest Mark Maron episode with Sacha Baron Cohen, which is
Great.
fantastic.
Oh, wow.
It took me 3 car rides, and I'm still not even finished.
Yeah,
with
it's
it.
a long one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm coming from. It's like I got 20 minutes in the car. I'm listening to it.
I get you. But you have chosen to listen to political radio rather than sports radio, and you love sports. So I ought to tell you
Yeah,
something.
no, you're 100% correct, and I've said it before. I mean,
Then again, you got a lot of.
I can't even listen to 3HL because it's just
It's not
they're
good.
not, well, for one, they're not even talking about sports.
Right.
half the time.
And then I turn it over to 102.5, listen to George Plaster.
And they're boring.
Well, I think I've met George Plaster. He was a very nice man to me. I was a valet. He tipped me $5, which is awesome. He was just here for lunch. I mean, that's great. And that was like 10 years ago. So I've always like, okay, this guy's a nice guy. He was very
Capital
nice.
Grill?
to me. He was
Capital
very nice
Grill?
to me. And then I used at the Hilton.
Okay.
And then my last job I had, I worked with his best friend's wife. This is while he was off the air
At Ironware?
at Ironware. Yes, Lucy's husband is best friends with George Plaster.
Ah, I did not know that.
Yes. So I mean, I have nothing against George Plaster. I think he knows his stuff.
They're all nice guys,
right,
dude. But
right.
is
Yes. No, I think now that he has Floyd Reese, his show's better. I don't really like what's the other guy's name?
Willie Donick?
Donahue. Willie Donick. Willie Donick.
Willie
You hate him, yeah.
I really don't like Willie Donick. I think he's kind of dorky. Like he
But
does.
what if his kid was on your kid's soccer team? What would you say to him, Corey?
Hi, how's it going? Hey.
Okay, so they're boring. Let's just call it what it is. It's boring radio.
Yeah, it's boring. There's nothing exciting about it. And in today's your point you're gonna make is listening to podcasts. You gotta be a step above as like what Big K from NWA Saw always says, yeah, a step above.
Step
where-
above, cut
Step
above.
above the
A
rest.
cut above, yeah.
Tell us why you like this show, honestly, because you do
3HL?
listen. Yes, 3HL.
I don't like it.
Bullshit. You listen to it every day. You have other options. There's 15 other stations
I've
you can listen
split that
to.
between that and 105.9 and 105.
What do you like about it that makes you listen every day?
Blaine Bishop. I mean,
Wait,
Holy.
so okay. So what do you like about Blaine Bishop?
at least he's not.
What do you like about Blaine
He's
Bishop?
not boring. Okay, that's the best thing I can
He's
say.
not boring. Do you think he speaks well?
Yes.
Do you think he can do a live read well?
A what?
A live read well.
Yeah. Think he could do a lot better than that Brent Doherty guy.
Oh, you talk a tough game now, bro, but you won't own that. Anyway, this is what I'm saying, Corey. This is why Donald Trump is leading in the polls.
Speaking of which-
it is.
speaking of which.
because you're going to vote for him. This is
I already
what-
did vote for him. What do you mean this?
Whoa!
I've already voted.
In
The
primary?
Yeah, I've already voted.
Oh,
I already
wow.
voted.
You voted for him in the primary, eh?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
You were on record every week as saying Ted Cruz.
I had to switch.
Why?
Holy shit! This is a revelation.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Why don't you vote for Rubio? Come on.
Breaking news, Halfpint
Rubio
just went
needs
to
your
the
vote.
bathroom.
Rubio
Dude.
needs your vote.
I'm normally not speechless, but I'm kind of speechless right now.
Yeah.
Explain.
Why did you vote for Trump?
I had to sit there and think about it for a long while before I voted. I'm just like, you know what?
So when I bring that Trump champagne, you're going to be drinking it and like smiling.
Oh
dude.
yeah, are you
Loving
kidding?
it.
I already got some.
You got to get this on video,
Yeah.
bro. I want you to look right at this camera and on the microphone. I want you to say, "My name is Halfpint of Loud and Obnoxious, and I endorse Donald Trump." 1, 2, 3, go.
My name is Halfpint, loud and obnoxious, and I endorse Donald Trump.
Wow.
Okay.
I did. I
Now
had,
I'm gonna record you saying, "My name is Halfpint, and I don't care about rape victims."
Whoa! No!
Wow. Okay.
So really, tell us what you like about Donald Trump, honestly, and don't say you don't like him because just like
I can't say I don't like
you
him. but
voted for him.
I voted for him because I went with the majority. That's basically
That's
it.
the worst.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's awful.
Oh, have you ever heard of World War II? Are you familiar with history?
Yes,
You know
I'm
Hitler?
familiar
You
with
know who
history.
You know who Hitler is?
Yes, I know who Hitler is.
Tell us the story of Hitler and his micro penis.
Everybody went with the majority
that
on
came
that
out
one.
this week.
I know. I
Even-
saw that.
Even though, even
Does
though
anyone at this table have a micro penis?
I don't have one.
Okay.
I don't think.
Does
think
anybody have a macro?
I don't want to ask. It's none of my business. I know I
Does
don't have
anybody
one.
have a half pint?
Well, I have a half pint, but that's another story entirely.
Ooh, well,
All right.
okay.
So no, seriously, that is really your reason.
No,
Because-
it's not. It's
Okay,
just
tell
that.
us what you like about him. Then stop giving
Don't
fake
say
answers.
don't say you went with the
You've-
majority. You vote. You don't just vote because once you're in there, nobody knows what you're doing. You can go in there and say you voted for Trump, but you really voted for whoever. It doesn't matter. So you voted for him because you like him. It's not because it's the majority. So
Tell us what you like about him.
I had to do a whole soul searching over who's better. Either because I'm actually a registered Republican in my county, shockingly,
okay,
Okay,
that's
I am
fine.
too.
So
I mean,
what?
I am
That's
well.
fine. Okay, so what?
and I just didn't see a better candidate. I don't think Cruz has got it, and I don't think Rubio's got it.
Why
in
have
him
you
to
been
be-
saying Cruz every week then?
Yeah.
I thought Cruz had it, but then it's not that the majority of Americans don't agree with me. I finally see. I just didn't feel it. I went with my gut instinct. That I can't describe it. It's my gut instinct. That's why I did it.
Okay, I mean,
We're not gonna.
I can't argue with
Look,
that.
I'm not gonna attack you for voting for the man. I need to know why you voted for him.
It was my gut
and I'm
instinct.
starting to think it wasn't the majority.
It wasn't the yes. The
I
majority did
think
have
you
a say.
felt as a Republican, you need to go all in on this guy and get the train rolling because you don't want Hillary Clinton in office. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, it's not, and it's okay. I do not want Hillary Clinton in office because she's a woman. It's not that. I don't want Hillary Clinton in office because I don't
she's
think she's
black.
the best. No,
where he can sexually assault her and get away with it.
She's a rape victim. He doesn't care about her.
no. It's why do y'all do this to
My
me?
name is Halfpint. I support UT raping women. And if we can get the UT players in the White House while Hillary Clinton's there, they'll be exonerated of all charges. We'll sweep it under the rug and
Maybe
move on.
Butch Jones will be the vice president.
Donald Trump. That's a shocker, dude.
So,
Yeah.
do you think Marco Rubio is handsome?
Sure.
I mean,
I think he's handsome.
Has
He's a
anybody else at
handsome
this
dude.
has anybody else at this table voted?
no, I'm
Really
not.
voted.
I'm voting on day of.
I really voted. So
I mean, my
yeah.
main reason was I don't know who's going to be on the ballot on March 1st, truthfully. I mean, my guy Rand Paul was out a long
Now-
time ago.
Yo, yeah.
My boy Jeb
have
Bush
your
dropped
guys-
out.
Have your guys' work already explained that you are allowed to leave to go vote that day?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to go vote when I get off work. I do
Okay.
it every year.
That's
All right.
get 2 hours, I think.
Yeah. Well, Amazon actually, when I worked for Amazon, they gave you 4 at
Oh,
one
wow.
point. They gave you like a half a
Well,
day.
look.
So that way, if you live like 20 miles, like I
What does that
did,
got to do with the
was
price of
just
tea
making-
in China,
I
because-
just
dude?
think he's trying to make sure that everybody. I don't think he's talking to us. I think he's making sure that
What
everybody
did
out
the-
there knows
understands
that, they have
that
the
you
time to vote.
legally-
Listen to
can
the
leave
things
work-
he said on this episode. Okay, I really want you to really grasp onto this.
Well, we're gonna go over. We will go over them. When
I just
when
want to
we ask
remind him.
Okay.
Watch Erin Andrews' video multiple times. It says
Supports?
UT raping women. Totally cool. Who cares? Wins Trump morality. You said it. We'll go back and grab it.
yeah, I know.
And you voted for Donald Trump. These are all revelations on this episode today. Okay, that's fine.
You didn't vote who you believed in. You
I went
sold.
with my gut. I went with my gut.
All right,
No,
so
no, no,
let's just
no.
get to this then. 2020 is coming up. Trump could win possibly.
Sure.
Idiocracy could actually happen.
Kanye West.
Wait, no.
That's the thing. I know.
No,
like, Ethan
no,
Cohen's
no,
actually
no,
said about it.
No,
He spoke out.
You cannot wash your hands of this and say, "Oh, idiocracy is going to happen." You just voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
You're trying to separate yourself from it now. You got to own it. You just did it.
That's why
You-
I'm already owning it.
All right. Anyways, 2020 is coming up. My buddy Kanye West, and let me tell you a little backstory real quick before we get into this. I worked on this. We do YouTube videos every week. Go to our YouTube page. Go to minroll.net. Click on the link on the right. It'll take it to our YouTube, and you can watch this instead of listen to it. Some people like to watch on their TV at home. Watch it. Check it out. I spent about 12 hours working on this stupid video because we do Halfpint's karaoke corner or whatever. And last week we had a Kanye West song. Well, when we uploaded that, some software recognized the Kanye West song and muted the entire video.
Good God.
So you could watch
The
it.
entire hour
Yes.
and a half,
Oh, yes.
whatever it is.
Yeah, the entire
Not
video.
just like the 2 minutes, or whatever for the song.
No.
the whole.
The whole video was muted.
Oh,
So I had to go back
man.
in, re-edit that, cut that out, then upload it again. Then I was found out it was blocked in like every country known to man because of fucking Bob Seger. That motherfucker, man. If I could punch him in the face, dude. And let me say about Kanye West. I should hate Kanye West. I should, man. I mean,
But you got
No,
the
yeah,
new
sure.
album, and you're
that
like,
new album is so good, dude. He's so talented.
He's
I'll get
very
to-
talented, but I can't.
Yes.
I can't.
He's a marketing
I will
genius.
never buy any of his stuff.
Oh, I downloaded it illegally.
Okay,
But
good,
look,
good.
I've downloaded all of his
He
stuff
just heard you
illegally.
say that, and he's muting this whole
Yeah.
podcast.
Bring it on, Kanye.
I still have to say, roll slide, 808 and 808s and Heartbreak, fantastic.
Oh, it's great, yes.
So good.
No, he's very, very talented.
It's very
He's
talented. So
very
I will not hold it against him. But Bob Seger, go get fucked. Go back to Detroit and die. I
Yeah,
hope he dies
agree.
in the next week. I don't give a shit. Because oh, his songs are so shit. He's a terrible
Yeah.
artist.
No, yeah,
and,
he's
and
bad.
look, Dave Corrigan, I know you're listening, but he's no good. He sucks. And you keep handing Corey your phone. Why? Where he can read tweets.
Yeah.
Look.
That explained half the Vols fans. Anyway.
All right.
that's it.
So anyway, Bob Seger, Kanye West. I forgive you, Kanye. Call me up, brother. You got my number. All right. So Kanye West versus Donald Trump might be a strong possibility for 2020. So we're going to go, if that's the actual people running, which is hey, if you'd have said 4 years ago that Donald Trump would be running for president, we would have said, you're crazy, right? No, straight up. No one would have said, yes, this is a reality. Get on his phone, find the contacts, call wrong up.
I'm on
No.
Tinder right now. Don't worry.
No,
Okay.
do not call wrong.
So,
up.
if 2020 comes up, Donald Trump versus Kanye West, who would you vote for? We already know Halfpint would vote for Mr. Kanye West.
Actually, I'd
So
vote
we're
for Donald
assuming
Trump.
we're assuming Kanye
Is running as a Democrat.
Democrat.
Yes.
I'm voting for Donald
well,
Trump.
I
in that
mean,
election,
yeah.
if it matters.
I mean, I would assume he is.
What would you
Can I
assume?
have my phone back?
Well,
Yeah, after I get a couple of these contacts.
he's married to a
That's okay.
Kardashian.
Yep.
Give me
He
my-
lives in Hollywood.
And we have to vote, right? This is
and
like
he's yeah.
Gun to
gotta
your
vote.
head,
There's
have
no
And he's a
third-
black male, and there aren't many black male Republicans. I mean, Ben Carson, yeah, okay. So most black dudes you meet are probably Democrats. Let's just be honest here, or they're Ben Carson, and he ain't Ben Carson, okay?
Or what's the guy, the Godfather Pizza guy?
Oh, Herman Cain.
Herman Cain.
Herman
That's
Cain,
right. That's
yes.
right.
Okay, so he's definitely not one of those two guys.
Okay.
So he's a Democrat. Who are you pulling the lever for?
And you got to vote no third
And
party.
let's say Trump has done poorly though in his 4 years. He's done terribly. We're at war with Russia. We're in conflicts with North Korea. Let's just hypothetically, the economy's not doing great at all. Kanye West versus Trump. Who would you vote for, Corey? And remember, the country's doing pretty bad.
Trump.
Oh my God. Okay, producer Dave.
My boy Kanye.
I'm pulling it for Jesus.
I'd do it just to have Kanye as president.
Kim Kardashian is the first lady. Do you think a Kardashian?
Dude, they're not going to be married in 4 years, bro.
Sure, if he runs for president, they will be.
Oh yeah, they will just so happen to reconcile. Just
Will a
after-
Kardashian
that,
ever be
yeah.
first lady? Is there a possibility through the lineage? Seriously,
Lamar Odom is going to be president?
that I mean,
really?
their sibling, their lineage.
Rob Kardashian comes out of nowhere, comes out of hiding, is like...
Could there be a
I'm running for
Kardashian
president.
though in the White House as like a first lady? I'm starting to think this could be a possibility.
Well, if the millennials start taking over like
That's
that,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, in 20 years from now, like Kylie Jenner could be...
Thank you.
first-
Should be
she-
president.
She could marry...
She could be president.
She could marry Marco Rubio's son or something
There you
like
go.
that.
All right.
I guess
Well,
that would make sense. Marco Rubio's grandson,
yeah, sure.
something like that.
Maybe he meets a young lady and has a
Yeah,
young
there
kid.
you
Who
go.
knows?
Something like that.
All right. Well, let's get we got to get this karaoke corner out of the way. Man,
Wow.
it's been a crazy episode.
It's karaoke
All
battle.
right. So we've been
Yes.
advertising this karaoke battle versus Dave and Halfpint, and I don't know, man. I think it's overhyped. I think we already know who's gonna win. I mean, let's just be honest here. But I thought you had on a.
How awesome!
I
would
literally
that have
thought
been?
you had on a shirt that was like karaoke battle.
Look,
Yeah.
I'll go this far. I'm going to throw you a bone here. If you want me to drop out so you can make this all your own,
dude.
if you think this won't even be a good segment, if everybody thinks this will be a bad segment and just want to focus on Halfpint, I will drop out. I promise.
Call it. It's your call right now.
It's your call.
I've got both. I know he's not. He's asking
No,
you.
He's
like, asking
if
How
you-
bad? Do you,
No, just
Yes, I'll
He's
drop out. Drop out. Yes.
Okay.
so
I'll drop out.
So
I'll drop
Dave
out.
Brown wins by default.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
What?
You just forfeited. But you still have to sing your song.
But-
And you're gonna own up a bet. Dave Corrigan, if you're listening, send us what Halfpint has to do. You are the biggest fool I've ever met in my life. You literally just forfeited the battle, dude. I don't. All right, man. You picked
You didn't want me to go up against you. You wanted this segment all to yourself.
Yeah.
So
Dave-
what's worse, that or the little bet where he doubled or nothing, Dave?
That's man. They're equally just terrible. All right,
don't
you
think-
lost. You
think-
lost. Producer
think
Dave
things
is the
through.
winner of
Yes.
the karaoke contest.
Go.
All right. So name the song after you talked about UT and rape and then watching Erin Andrews do the
What?
peephole.
What?
What song have you picked to karaoke?
Rape me, rape
Name.
me.
You would think that. What song have you
I
picked?
just had sex.
Here we go.
What did you tweet out from a porn star this morning? A retweet.
Did I? No.
What?
Yeah. Sex
You know,
makes me
all
ha-
of your posts go to Facebook.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
It's a
ahead.
retweet like sex makes people happy or something like that. I don't know.
Sex in the morning makes you happier. From a porn star.
I saw that.
I did not
did
see
not
that.
know what you were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Are you ready to sing I Just
Do you
Had
know
Sex?
this from experience, Halfpint?
Hell no. He does the ladies at night, the sisters at night, bro. That's a night call. It's a night call.
You know,
nobody can
what
see.
the hell's going
The
on
freaks
with this
come out
episode?
at night. The freaks come out at night.
All right, you ready?
The freaks
No.
come out at night.
yeah. Let me.
The freaks
Wait.
come out at night.
Sometimes.
Okay, so that's going to be what the song sounds like. And we're going to let you sink or swim on your own accord. You've already lost karaoke battle. So this is just for it's for the ladies, man. We got a bunch of good-looking ladies listen. Today we did a WCW Woman Crush Wednesday.
Who was it on? It was-
We had Ella De La Vega.
Oh, awesome.
We had Mandy from Canada, one of our biggest fans.
Oh, yeah?
We had Whiskey from
Sunshine.
from Knoxville. We had Casey with a K, and we had Savannah. And several of those people said they had never been a WCW before. It
Oh,
was
wow.
the first time ever, so that's fantastic. We've got some good-looking people that listen. So, that being said, you're singing to them. So good luck. Here we go. This is I Just Had Sex by The Lonely Island. Hey, YouTube, this is the fucking karaoke version. Don't block us.
Sometimes something beautiful happens in this world. You don't know how to express yourself, so you just gotta sing. I just had sex, and it felt so good. A woman left me, put my penis inside of her. I just had sex, and I'll never go back. Have you ever had sex? I haven't felt great. It felt so good when I did it with my penis. A girl let me do it. It literally just happened. Can make a nice man out of the meanest. You never guess where I came from. I had sex. If I had to describe the feeling, it was the best. When I had the sex, man, my penis felt great. And I called my parents right after all that's done. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Guess what I did? Had sex, undressed, saw her boobies and the rest. Was sure a nice thing to do that thing. Not stuff any girl ever now sang. I just had sex, and it felt so good. A woman let me put my penis in. Tell the world. I'm so surprised she made me want to do it. Doesn't really make sense, but man, screw it. And I ain't one to argue with a good thing. She could be my wife, that good. The best 30 seconds of my life. I'm so humbled by a girl's ability to let me do it. Cause honestly, I'd have sex with a pile of manure. With that in mind, the soft, nice girl smelling better than a twain in my turtleneck sweater. So this one's dedicated to them girls that fly the stuff around on top of them. If you're near or far, but the show is tall, please thank you all for letting us fuck. She kept looking at her watch, doesn't matter, had sex. But I cried the whole time, doesn't matter, had sex. I think she might have been a racist, doesn't matter, had sex. She put a bag on my head, still can't, I just had sex. And my dreams came true. So if you said sex in the last 30 minutes, then you qualify to sing with me. I just had sex, and it felt so good. A woman let me put my penis inside her. Tell the world, and I'll never go back.
Please stop. Please stop. Oh my God.
That bad, huh?
Wow. That just happened, internet. You're welcome.
You know what the sad part is originally?
No, please. So what is the sad part?
I was actually going to dedicate that to Kelly Rippin, saying that, you
Here's
know,
the best. The video stopped a long time ago. I think the memory card's full, but it's all documented.
It's all documented.
documented.
As
Don't
long
worry
as-
about that.
as
It
long as
is
you have that.
documented.
Man, are you feeling confident after
Thank
that?
you.
No,
Thank you,
I'm
Halfpint.
not.
Thank you for that.
Now it's time for the real battle.
Tell us some of the things you just said out
No,
loud.
no.
Yeah,
Wow,
you
yeah.
just
Please
sang
talk
them,
about
dude.
that. Talk
Why
about
was she
that.
racist? I don't understand
I
that.
don't get that either. It's Lonely Island.
But tell us, why do you think?
I don't think she was a what? It's the song. I sang the song. Okay.
Come on, man, talk.
I got nothing.
Feel 30 seconds right now. Go. Tell us about Lonely Island. Tell people.
Lonely Island is one of the coolest bands in the world right now. They're a parody band from Saturday Night Live. They're the most awesome thing.
They're from Saturday Night Live, all of them?
Yeah.
Every
All of them are-
all of them
all
are-
of them are on
They
Saturday Night
were
Live.
writers. Andy was on it,
Andy
and
was the
other two were
actor, and the other
writers.
two were writers. And they also did Hot Rod too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, masterpiece.
Yeah, not really. Even I admit that. But they have 3
What
albums.
does that mean? Are you putting yourself down
Do I ever put myself down?
constantly?
All the
There
time,
you go.
bro. Well, how do you feel about that? Do you think you would have won if you had actually competed?
No.
Okay.
Probably, maybe, I don't know.
So it's a possibility. You would have.
Possibly. There's a chance.
All right.
Am
I
I
would have
hearing a
had
phone
to-
ringing?
It's time for a
Am
call.
I hearing a phone?
I would have had to have picked.
Am I hearing a phone ringing?
Yeah, you're hearing the
Well,
phone.
I'm hearing a phone.
Hello, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine.
All right. I've got a friend here who thinks he is going to make the next American Idol. Now, I mean, do you think you could listen to him rap for like 2 seconds and give us your opinion?
4, 5, okay.
Sure. All right. Give her a little Kanye West.
No.
You got to do it.
No.
Or you're going to owe me $20 if you don't do it. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Gold digger. Go.
No.
Come on. She's on the line.
Well, do Lonely Island then. Do
I'm
Lonely
doing
Island.
No.
Do Lonely Island. Oh, he took off his headphones off like this isn't
All
really
right.
happening.
Well, I appreciate you
Thank you for taking your time. We're very embarrassed by our friend Halfpint here.
It's terrible. All right. Well, have a good night.
Why do we do this? Why do we do this?
What is your
Why do
problem?
we do this?
She
Are you
can't
kidding me?
get
'Cause
to
it's
you.
gold.
That's the, why do we do
I'm
this?
gonna call. You better have a rap song up when I call at the next.
Do Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice.
God, I mean, it's rare you call someone and they actually want to like engage with you, dude. I mean,
This is practice for your love life.
What do you mean practice? This is not practice for my love life.
Oh, it's practice.
This is not practice for my love life.
I'm gonna do Vanilla Ice.
You do.
I should.
You do it. You do it.
I should have done it.
You do it.
he's not gonna do it.
You do it.
It won't be as funny.
Yes, it would. It would be just as funny.
Nope.
But if he does this, then this is gonna double your loss.
What if I rap to someone randomly on the
Yeah,
on the phone?
because it's gonna be hilarious, and they start laughing and having
Why
a
do
good
you-
time. Because all I'm gonna be thinking of is that could have been Halfpint. That
No.
really could have been Halfpint making this person laugh.
Here we
but
go.
no.
I'll pull up.
Producer Dave had to do it.
Why do y'all do this to me?
Are you in or not?
No, I'm not. It's a cold call. I mean, come on.
So you're ready. You're ready to just own it up, and whatever Dave Corrigan, you're gonna do double it. So
Double it?
If he says run naked through a and
Whoa.
order food.
That's
through
not. That's not legal. That's not legal. I
What's not
cannot
legal?
legally do that.
I
In
didn't
this.
say nothing about legal. Who said anything about legal, bro?
But shouldn't it be legal or
Well,
something?
we'll make you go through a drive-through and talk shit to the person.
No.
Yeah, you got to do it,
That's it. Well, why would y'all do this to me?
dude. I'm gonna call someone. I need you rapping.
Who are you calling?
What rap songs do you know?
I don't know any rap songs.
Do you? Yeah, that's not true. Do you know Ice Ice Baby?
Not all the way through it.
Stop. Collaborate and listen.
Ice is back with my brand new invention.
there you go.
Someone grabs
There you
hold. Something grabs a hold of me
Okay.
tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop?
Yo,
Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To
Turn
the
up the streamer,
extreme.
mic like a vandal. Let up a stage,
Stage
like
like
a
a
jump
jump
like a candle. Dance.
Okay, you ready? You
Okay,
ready?
you know.
No.
So you know some
No.
rap. You know
Yeah,
rap.
here we go.
No.
You know. You
Yo,
know.
stop. Just do that. Collaborate and listen. Okay.
that.
Start rapping.
Here you go.
Hold on. Just tell me when they're on. Don't even.
Put the headphones on.
No, I don't want to. I want to.
Okay, just do it without the headphones in. You gotta do it though. If not, I'm gonna tell him I'll meet you and we're gonna have fun.
Phone's ringing. We had the perfect opportunity with the last one, and you totally screwed
She
it
was
up.
totally gonna listen.
Oh, jeez.
That's a fax. That's a fax machine sound.
that?
Thank you for that.
I could hear that.
Okay, let me see if I can get that last lady back because she was pretty much game, but I have to see if I can find that number again. I mean,
Who are you calling?
Call Johnny Walker Onyx. That's who he
think
deserves.
you can call
right
in.
now.
Can you call us? Okay, here we go. So when we point to you, just start rapping, okay? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. All right. I hope it's not the same one, is it?
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Pull like a harpoon daily and nightly. Stop, yo. I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance. Of course, the speaker that booms. To kill your brains like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly. When I play a dope medley. Anything less than the best is a friendly. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit a bullseye. Kid, you don't play. If there's a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook on my DJ revolves it. Now that the party is jumping with the bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping, quick to the point, no faking, cooking them seeds like a pound of bacon, burning them eight like quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on the roll and it's time to go solo, running in my 5-0 with my rack top down and I blow.
With the hair, so my hair can't blow. Girls on standby, waving just to say hi.
Did you stop? No, I just drive by. Cribs on to the next stop. Bus to the left. Like, thanks, block. That block was dead, yo. So I continue to.
Running out of air there, buddy.
A1A, Beachfront Avenue. Girls were hot when less than bikinis.
Rockman lovers driving the bikinis. Jealous because I'm out getting mine. Shade with the gauge with vanilla with the 9. Ready for the chumps on the wall. The chumps acting ill because they're so full of 8-ball.
Keep going.
Your gunshot ringing like a bell like now. I grabbed my 9, all I heard was shells. Falling on the concrete real fast. Jumped on the car, slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue's gagged. I'm trying to give away before the jackers jack. Police on the scene, you know what I mean? They're passing me up, confronting all the dope fiends. If there's a problem, yo, I solve it. Check out the hook on my DJ revolves it.
Start back over.
Far away.
Go.
Wait, from the beginning?
Yeah.
All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, float like a harpoon. Nightly, will it ever stop, yo? I don't know. Turn off the lights and the glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Like stage where I can like a candle. I'm done. I'm not doing anymore. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
What did you think of that, sir?
That was what? Wait, what?
Was that pretty? Was that pretty
Was
good?
that amazing?
Was that horrible?
Yeah, that was cool.
We got a friend. He's going out for American Idol next year, and that's going to be his audition.
So let me ask you this: do you know that song? So can you do better?
You say, am I better?
Yeah, can you rap better than that?
Yeah, can I rap?
Yeah, better than that. Can you do that song better than that?
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna listen to this. I'm not even gonna. No.
Do it. Listen to it. He's not making fun of you now.
I had a question. So, like this one, it's $50.
What's going on?
Is this better than 3HL?
I think so.
Probably.
A little bit. He's got to help a customer. Oh, he just hung up on us.
No,
He didn't?
it still says in call. He'll put us on. He'll pick it back up in a second. Now I'm gonna judge some things about this call. This obviously sounds like a black dude. So
He was like, "Can I rap?" I was like, "Yeah."
God.
oh wait, yeah, he did. Let's call him back.
Ah.
Call him back. He'll answer. All right, Halfpint, just say, yo, this is the dude that just rapped. Put your headphones on. Say, this is the dude that just rapped.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. Yeah, this is the dude that just rapped. I heard you say you could rap better than me. Hello. Nah, he's not buying.
Oh, that is awesome, man.
All right, well, there we go. So
Why is he hanging up?
I don't know.
And why did you not talk?
Halfpint, you totally ruined it, man.
I know you ruined the segments.
How awesome was that?
I don't like doing that stuff. Y'all know that.
What do you mean you don't like doing it?
I don't like
You were
it.
doing it. You didn't even know you were doing it because you didn't have your headphones on.
That's the key
You know how
point.
many people Dave just called while you had your headphones off? The whole like three different people were listening to that
And loving it.
and loving it. They were laughing and
One
loving it.
girl was loud. Yeah,
No,
she
She was
did.
like, "Who?" She was like, "Who is this?
He's like, who is this? I want to Twitter him.
Oh my gosh!
Or I
Is he
wanna
on
Tinder
Tinder?
him.
doing this? Can we please quit doing
Tinder. I'm
We're going to do one more. You've got to put
Tinder me,
your
Tinder me.
headphones
No,
on.
I'm not.
Tinder me.
Halfpint.
Tinder
Things
me,
can go horribly
please.
bad in a week for you. You
Tinder
don't want to
me.
know.
Like they're not bad already.
You're not even talking to the mic. Do you know what I can do to you in a week? 'Cause
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Because I can't get in touch with Erin Andrews because I work next door to her. I can actually have a warrant put out for you for watching that video and put you in on the civil lawsuit. They actually said that if you know anybody watched that video, submit the name. So you better
Can't
put the
believe
headphones
that,
on right now.
Halfpint.
And you better talk to this person right now.
Who is this person?
You'll find
This is
out.
Johnny Walker Onyx. I will.
Yes. No, it's not Johnny Walk Onyx. And you got to say, yo, let me bust a rhyme for you. Okay?
Me Buster.
You ready? Here we go. I want to hear you say those words.
Can I
Or Erin Andrews is
Can I
gonna do
sound differently? Can I sound differently
Yes,
like this?
you can rap like that. Yes.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah, you definitely you're very good with your different voices.
7.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and bust some rhymes for you right now, like my homies back in the hillbillies. You know, off the top of my head. Damn, this moonshine's getting me loopy right now. Yo,
Excuse
it
me?
starts with one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I try so hard. It's out of the way you were mocking me, acting like I'm trying your property. Remembering till you time to follow me. Damn, suffice that I got to show things aren't.
Yeah,
the way-
go. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
That was me trying Lincoln Park at the last minute. I was trying Lincoln Park, damn it.
Wow.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh man, that was awesome, dude.
All right.
I actually like Lincoln Park.
Tried so hard.
It got so far, but in the end, it doesn't
Okay.
even
All
matter.
right, let's
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Stop that. Stop. Don't do that ever.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with Lincoln Park?
Well, we learned some, we
Quite a
definitely learned some things today.
Yes, Halfpint. What did we learn about you tonight?
I'm a sick bastard.
For what reasons?
Wow.
Just listen to that.
Just,
You've already been
just
listening.
listen.
Just listen to the show.
listen.
We also learned that
That stuff is crap.
Bud Light. If you like this drink, Bud Light Margarita,
You're 17 years old.
please tweet at us.
Please.
Loud _, obnoxious
_.
Or hit us up on Facebook and tell us why you like this nectar of the gods.
man.
And I still got one I get to take home with me, unused.
I don't even want to look at it.
Oh, man. So we learned that you have watched the Erin Andrews video. I'm curious. When I said I could go in there and add you to the civil lawsuit, did you really believe that for a second?
No.
He did because he did. He
Yeah,
did something
I did,
he wouldn't.
because I did.
He did something he didn't do all night.
So
But
you believe in our justice system
are-
we live in today. I could
you
walk
are-
into
you
the
are-
Metro courthouse.
You are a master of manipulate. You are a master
I am.
of pushing me, okay?
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's Erin Andrews calling.
No, it's not.
We just got a tweet from Johnny Walker Onyx, who's.
Oh.
I heard you were looking for me.
I'm not looking for him.
Oh.
Should he call in right now?
I
No.
think he should call in.
No, next week. We could do that next week.
No, Dave, get him on the line.
Do it next week.
Next week?
Okay.
All right,
All
we'll
right.
do him next
Thought
week.
Dave was gonna
Next week.
had him on the line.
Did
Next
he really
week.
tweet at us, Halfpint?
You really
Did you see
tweeted
it?
us.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so we learned you love Erin Andrews. You love Tila Tequila. You love UT football.
Yes.
And what else do you love?
104.53 HL.
And
apparently.
you endorsed Donald
Donald
Trump
Trump.
on the show.
Yes.
Jeez.
And you lost a bet. So David Corrigan will be tweeting us what
Jeez.
your punishment shall be.
Not only did he
I
endorse
cannot-
Donald Trump, he voted
Yeah.
for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Anything else that we learned today? Halfpint?
Apparently, if I'm pushed, I can do things I don't like. To
Yeah.
do.
And how good was it?
It was
It
not
was funny.
good.
Was it funny?
It
was
was
it
not-
funny?
it
Was it
was-
hard? How hard was it? That was nothing. That was absolutely nothing.
It's just I just
You were
don't-
funny. You
I
didn't-
don't get the point of doing this. I'm sorry.
Because it's funny. People love it.
All right, so we're going to be in the next couple weeks, hopefully trying to get on 102.5. I think we should tweet them this episode as to what great things we can
But
do.
no, honestly, I do like your perspective on the UT case. I do like that.
Yeah.
He's coming around
'Cause
now
it's right.
Because he's on,
Because it's no, and
he's on record saying that he doesn't care
He's
about.
like, wait a second. I literally just said I support the raping of women at UT.
yeah, I know, right? It's
Let's start a petition to change the name of the stadium to
wait.
Anti-Rape Stadium.
I'm gonna give him one more chance to retract all that he said.
I apologize if anything I said.
I'm not saying
All right.
apologize. I'm
But it's
saying
There we go. We've run out of
There
time.
you
So
go.
where can they find us, Corey, on
you can check
social
us out
media?
at minrule.net. Go to that vortex. There's plenty of shows there. We got lots of shows. We got Geek Nerd Show. We got Crap Root Cinema with me and Dave talking about beer movies. We got a lot of stuff going on there. We got a new article up today by Travis Bibb.
about the about
Diablo.
Diablo.
He
thank you.
writes movie reviews. He's back and he's at his best. So check us out there. Minrule.net.
Amazon link. Don't forget the
Our
Amazon
Amazon
link.
links there. Use it if you're gonna buy something through Amazon. Go through our link. Go to iTunes. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Leave a rating and review. That's how
Five-star review.
That is how people find us in iTunes. We're on Stitcher. We're on TuneIn Radio. And now, starting this past week, we are on Vegas Rocks Radio.
Yes.
Fantastic.
There you go. And thanks to those guys. But just remember, minrule.net.
Yeah,
Dave,
man.
what you got to say?
Trump, don't take it personal.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Yeah, boy.